been getting a lot of love this week from a lot of coaches. Candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year, saying Kevin said nobody's else is in your realm. Just what do you think about that kind of public shows?
I said it to them personally, but I want to say it publicly. It means a lot. It means a lot to hear that from them, and I want them to know that it's not for me. It's for this team. It's to help us win and continue our success. It's never about the awards or the praise or the accolades. We want to do this together and take it all the way to the Super Bowl and win that.
Case Keenum. What do you think of Case, and what does he bring to the table?
I think Case is a great guy. Had a lot of fun the years he was here, and man, he's still a heck of a talent. He's clever, and he goes out there enjoying the game every time he steps on the field, whether that's practice or games. And I know he'll have a lighthearted demeanor, and we'll have to face off, but it's no hard feelings.
He was talking on the Manning cast about some kind of deal you guys made 2 years ago about if you let you sack him or something early that I guess if you could have hold up your
I don't recall signing on any dotted lines. If he's got the paper, he can show it to me on Sunday. We might be able to work something out. But until then, I think I might have to do the dirty work.
Myles, do you feel as dominant as you've ever been? Are you playing as well as you ever have?
As far as beating blockers and having success against my matchup, I think yes, I'm as successful as I have been in the past, but doesn't mean I can't take it to another level. Doesn't mean I can't find ways to improve or help improve the people around me, my teammates, and got to continue to find a way to make more explosive plays. That's been I don't want to say lacking, but a little bit of a shortage of late. But got to continue to get the ball for us and make those plays on defense.
Myles, if you felt any frustration, have you tried to channel it? Have you been able to turn it into a positive?
Absolutely. Try to repurpose it and use it as motivation, not only for myself but for my teammates. I'm definitely not frustrated at them. They're making plays. They're doing things in spite of what's going on either edge. So those guys are making the most of opportunities that are presented to them with those one-on-one matchups, and I'm trying to use that as motivation to fight through those chips, those doubles, those triple teams.
Do you play angry? Like, you don't get a call, or you're trying to fight through a double team you can't get through? It just seems like the next snap you have a little extra there.
I don't play angry. I play inspired. I might get frustrated a little bit, but I would never say I go out there angry at anything or anyone.
Laramie Tunsil, just how good is Laramie? Is he one of the best left tackles that you will face this season?
I think he's one of the best tackles in the league, not left or right. And if you want to say offensive lineman, you can say that as well. I mean, the guy's a special talent. He has great technique. He's exceptional athlete. I mean, the guy has it all. So looking forward to the matchup, much like was earlier this year against Trent. So we've had a lot of run-ins, from college up to now, and it'll be fun to test our mettle against each other again.
What kind of sets those matchups apart when you've gone against? I mean, like you say, going all the way back to college against them. What is it specifically about Laramie that makes it so challenging, so that you kind of relish the opportunity?
Because he continues to grow. I feel like the same for myself. We continue to grow and find something else within our game, within our bag to keep testing each other. Keep the opposition off balance, and hopefully it swings one way more than the other this weekend. But he continues to get better and better, and we have to keep on matching that intensity and raising each other's game.
You touched on it, but how much do you thrive in those kind of premier matchups, like going against him, going against Trent, like you said? How much do you enjoy when you get that opportunity?
I mean, those are the things that really excite me. Most of the time I go in kind of calm, composed, but I can't lie. Most of the time when I get those kind of matchups, I get butterflies before knowing that this is gonna be a fun one. No matter how it turns out, I can give 100%, and he's gonna be able to fight through everything I've got, and no matter what the stat sheet says, it's gonna be a premier matchup.
I know it's not all. I know it's not all about sacks, and you're affecting the game in a bunch of ways. But how much is it? I don't know what the right word, bother, annoy, bug you when you go a period without having one sacks, not counting the 2-point conversion?
Well, I mean, it doesn't count the stat sheet, so it never existed.
Okay, right. So it's been a little bit. So like, does that eat it?
For about an hour after the game. Then I get to sit down and eat with my family and see their smiling faces. I get to enjoy hearing y'all talk about we're the best thing since sliced bread, and we won this weekend. We got a little streak going, and then I just think about how blessed and fortunate I am with all the things I have around me and the people I have around me, and then it kind of just dissipates and rolls off of that. Stuff like that. It'll come and go. I'm gonna continue to rush the way I know, and I'm trying to improve upon that. And if they're gonna continue to slide, chip, and throw all their tools at me, the guys on the defensive line, those linebackers, safeties, whoever, they're going to continue to make plays for us, and that means so much more, especially when it results in winning.
When they have a guy like Larry Tunsil going up against you, is there any chance in the world that you might get some one-on-one reps?
If history is any teacher, probably not. But I know he relishes the opportunity to go one-on-one, and so do I. And I look forward to it, whether it's there's a chip or it's a double or it's just him. We'll see what happens, but I'm expecting all of that.
Hey, everybody's been campaigning for you. Should you be the defensive player of the year?
I think I should stay focused on what's ahead of me, and I don't know how those things work as far as voting and candidacy. I just want to make sure that this team continues to win, and I continue to be a monumental part of that.
Certainly, you guys are close to clinching a playoff berth. It's a holiday weekend, not an easy road trip to make. Do you go down there with the knowledge that you have to maybe have a little extra focus, a little extra attention to detail this particular road trip?
I make that road trip every summer. If guys need to learn how to do it, I'll show they can follow my example. But we've got to learn to lock in when we get on the road. When we've been on the road, we've kind of been at our worst compared to being at home and excelling on offense and defense. So we've got to continue to play off this momentum that we have right now and start fast. Jump on quickly. Get that first punch, and I think that'll show us that this is it's just like playing at home. There's really no difference. Take the crowd out of it. Still playing the same game, and we've got to keep that level of focus and attention to detail.
So do you feel
Do
like
a couple more.
prove for this defense, considering what happened the last 2 times on the road, just in that regard specifically?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. Last time we played up to our standard, even close to it, was the Ravens, and that was still a rough one for the defense. We have a lot to improve on. We have a lot to prove, and so we want to hush all the doubt and get back to how we know we can play ball on home and away.
Myles, you obviously got a taste of the playoffs in 2020. What would it mean to you to get back there?
I got a taste of the playoffs and want a whole lot more. And we're a couple plays away from beating that team in Kansas City, and I feel like I came up short. I mean, we all came up short essentially, but I know there were some plays I left on the board, and I want to show that I'm not that. I'm more of a player than I was at that point in my game, and look forward to the opportunity. But to get there, we got to continue to win, and that starts Sunday.
Ewok's not going to play this week. Kevin said surgery is not off the table. So what kind of a loss is that for you guys to know what a leader he is?
I mean, I feel like we say this every week. We're losing leaders left and right, especially this one with one of our big leaders on defense. He's going to continue to be with us and lead us, but from just a different platform and a different space on the field. And I think he'll accept that challenge. He'll want to be there and still take hold of these young guys and make the most of the opportunity. I know he's been through a lot in his relatively short career, and he's raring to come back, but he's gonna channel that energy into helping us.
Myles, JOK said on Monday, he just talked a lot about your leadership this year, how you're really helping guys. I'm just curious, like, how you approached your leadership role on this team this year. Has it been different than maybe previous years?
I just treat them all like they're my kids.